Have you noticed that suddenly you don't want to be around people the way you used to? You're finding this desire to be alone more, to be in solitude more. And you might be thinking, what is wrong with me? You still care about your friends, you still care about your family, you still love them, but you're finding that you just don't need all of this interaction right now. You're needing to tune in with just yourself. Well, what happens as we are truly embodying 5D frequencies and awakening is that this period of solitude and turning inward is super, super important, and it's very normal. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not becoming antisocial. You're not doing anything wrong. And it's important that you know that, because what you're really doing when you honor this calling and you embrace the stillness, embrace some solitude for yourself, you're coming home. You're coming back home to you. And when you do this, you're going to have some of the most profound transformation in your life and on your healing journey that you've experienced yet. So what is actually happening is, as all these new frequencies come in, your soul is just crying out for you to just be still and allow the integration, allow the body and the soul to mesh and catch up with one another. Okay? So you're not going to crave all this social interaction. You're not going to crave the distraction. You're not going to need this validation from other people. You're not going to want all this constant messaging and conversations with people and news and social media and just all the things, video games, all the things we use for distraction. You're going to find that you're just pretty happy to just kind of be, to just be. And when we are able to just be without all that, oh, you talk about some healing that takes place within you. So the people in your life that move to the background, this is okay. And they may not understand. That's okay too, because this is super important and it's about you. This is not about anybody else. Honor what your soul is needing, because you're going to come out of this on the other side brand new, rebirth, a version of you that you've never seen before. So I cannot encourage you enough to do this. Now, what happens is you become much more selective about who you allow to have your energy, who is going to be graced with your energy, because when we're shifting and when we're embodying this high frequency, our sensitivities just go wild, as we've talked about. The sensitivities go off the charts. And you can become very, very drained. You can become depleted, exhausted from being around people, places, things, situations, but especially people that maybe you've spent much of your life with. You're different now. You're transforming. You're evolving into a brand new you. And so those people and places and things are kind of drifting away to the background. It's not like you have to just cut people totally out of your life, but you will become, what you're going to do is you're going to start putting you first. And when you do that, you have reached a whole new level of healing in your journey. Because this has to do with self-love and telling yourself, I'm more important than putting myself in 30 minutes with that particular person that literally drains the life out of me. I know you guys know what I'm talking about with this. And again, there's nothing wrong with them. They're right where they need to be in their journeys. But this is about you and coming home to you and honoring what you truly need. So as you do this, you're going to have epiphanies. You're going to have things come in that you can hear and know that are not drowned out by the noise of all of this other stuff and people. Okay? You're going to be able to just tune in to the frequency of love like you never have. And it's so important that you allow this time. You know, if you're having questions as to, is something wrong with me? Am I becoming antisocial here? What exactly is going on? Know that you're okay. Many, many, many people tell me daily about this phase that they're going through, this isolation, this withdrawal, this need to be in your own energy, which is new for a lot of people. So, for example, let's say now in your life, maybe this is what you find enjoyable on a Friday night. Maybe you like to kick back in your recliner and have a nice glass of iced tea next to you with a cat or a puppy in your lap and watch a nice, easy movie. And that's what you find fulfilling. Whereas used to, you know, I can relate to this too, y'all. Maybe you were out and about on the scene, on the town, around 10, 15 of your friends, hooping, hollering, doing it all. And you know what I mean. We're just out there doing it all. Well, as we evolve, as we shift, as we grow, our sensitivities and our alignment, our frequencies are not aligned with the same old patterns. And that's why a lot of people fall away, because they've not evolved to this place where you are now. So you're like, you know, you're not lining up. You're not aligned anymore, and it's okay. This is how life is. Nobody's done anything wrong. Nobody loves anybody any less. But life will take you through these ups and downs and ebbs and flows where people just are more in the background than they were, you know, a few years ago. I've had many, many people to do this. So your priorities are very, very different now. You're honoring yourself. You're healing. You're embracing this solitude so that you may heal and step into that new fifth dimensional timeline. I cannot tell you enough how important this phase is. So don't resist it. If you are here and you're able to relate to this video right now, don't resist this time. Honor it, because you are truly coming home. You are coming home to a place and to a person, and you're remembering this love for yourself. You're remembering this connection to all that is, and it can be really some of the most beautiful experience that you will have in your life. So know that this is a normal thing. And you know, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful that you guys have tuned into this video today to learn about this, to hear about my experience. And I want to know what you're experiencing. I want to know how this particular thing is affecting you, with people in particular. What's going on with your friends, with your family? Let me know in the comments, because Becca truly wants to know. I do my best to answer every question. I'm here for you, and I'm super, super grateful for you. So with that said, I'm going to catch you around the corner on my next video.